reaction. In my country where I'm coming from, after this kind of stretch, you're gonna get a paycheck that is a little bit less than usual. So maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe a little motivation in that way. Like being benched, being on the bench. I think that's a really good motivation too.
Nikola Jokic scored 56 points last night. 56! And yet the Denver Nuggets lost to the Washington Wizards. How does a team with a three-time MVP giving a historic performance still take an L? Let's talk about what's really going on in Denver, especially Jamal Murray's absence and what it means for this team. Nikola Jokic is not just a star, he's an all-time great, a three-time MVP averaging a triple-double and capable of putting up 56 points in a game. He's a generational talent. Last night, Jokic didn't just carry the Nuggets, he single-handedly kept them in the game. But for all Jokic's brilliance, it still wasn't enough to secure the win against a team like the Wizards. Jamal Murray's absence is glaring, and not just because he's the Nuggets' second best player. Even when he's on the court, he hasn't looked like the same guy who dominated in the 2023 playoffs. His shooting has been inconsistent, his defense has slipped, and there were nights where it feels like he's forcing things rather than letting the game come to him. And let's be real, Murray is supposed to be the second star on this team. He's making $33.8 million this season. And in a season where you have a three-time MVP playing at a historic level, that is a problem. Hold up. What are we really talking about here? You've got Nikola Jokic, a three-time MVP, putting up 56 points in a single game, and the Nuggets still lose to the Washington Wizards? Now, don't get me wrong, Jokic is doing everything he can, but if you're a Denver fan, you have to be sitting there thinking, yo, what happened to the team around him? And the rest of the squad is just watching him go to work. You got the Russell Westbrook,
What?
who is not even close to his prime anymore. Dario Saric, he's just a guy out there, no impact. Zeke Nnaji, Payton Watson, Julian Strawther. You mean to tell me these are the guys supposed to be helping Jokic win the games? No. I get it. Denver fans, you're hoping Murray gets back to his old self, but when you are paying a guy like Jamal Murray $33.8 million, you need him to show up, you need him to step up. Right now, this is team looking like Jokic is doing all the heavy lifting, and that is not gonna win you anything. Let's talk about something real quick. The Denver Nuggets lost some serious pieces this offseason. First off, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He was your 3-and-D guy, hitting big shots and locking up on defense. Gone. Then you lose Bruce Brown. Dude was clutch and could do a little bit of everything. And don't forget about Jeff Green, your veteran who could give you solid minutes and energy off the bench. Now you got a bench that's looking like weak as hell. Russell Westbrook can fill that void, and the young guys are still figuring it out. Losing those pieces is a huge reason why the Denver Nuggets are struggling right now. Jokic is doing his thing, but this team is missing the depth that they had in a championship season. And it's showing in games like this. Denver better figure this out quick, because if this keeps up, it's going to be another wasted year. So Nuggets fans, what's the move? Do you think Murray will bounce back, or are we looking at another season where Jokic has to do everything?